Right, so I just watched the final episode of Ginny and Georgia, and it was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, so Georgia gets engaged to Paul. She accepts his offer for engagement. I'm not surprised. I mean, like I said last time, I feel like that's just like a comfort. That's her comfort zone. Like she's comfortable. I don't really think she loves this man, but that's just me. That's my opinion. But all right. So then Jenny is approached by the other. I don't know her name, but the beautiful black girl that attends the same school as Jenny, right? So Mr. Rodden Ridden, he's this man is just. So he basically they were about to read a book or something, and it had the N word in it, and he just made a big deal out of it in class, and like it just made Jenny uncomfortable, right? So she goes to the bathroom, and she sees her black homegirl in there. I hate to say black homegirl, but I just really don't remember her name. And yeah, she tells her about Mr. Ritten or whatever. And then Jenny's like, "What are we gonna do about it?" And the girl's like, "Girl, nothing. Like, we're not gonna do anything about it." It's like you could tell that Jenny, well, she's been fed up, but now it's like, okay, she's fed up with this man, okay? And she's like, from one black queen to another black queen, what we gonna do about this? And the other girl's like, you know what? I wash my hands. There's like literally nothing to be done. I feel like she probably just accepted that that's just the way he is, and she knows like, given the environment that they're in, like nothing's gonna change. So then we get to the scene with Max, she has her little play. She's on stage. She feeling herself. And Jenny comes with flowers because you know that Max found out about her, Jenny and Marcus. So she upset with her. She like, sis, I'm supposed to be your girl, and you didn't tell me that you was like messing around with my brother. Like, that's weird. It's like, I get where Max is coming from, but then I'm like, I don't know. Like, would I get mad? Maybe I would. It's like, why didn't you just tell me? It's like, you're trying to keep a secret from me, and it's my brother. Like, that's weird. And it's like my brother. Like, ew. Like, why are you liking my brother? Like, you're my friend. Like, I want you to stay my friend. I want you to stay my friend. I want my brother over here. I want you over here. And that's it. That's separate. So I do get Max when she, I resonate with her a little bit. Okay. So Max pulls Jenny to the side in the middle of her performance, right? She's like, okay, let's talk about it, You want to talk? Let's talk. Like, we gonna talk right now. So then the other members of May, I wish they would just mind their business. Like, I understand y'all a friend group, but just like, come on, like, let them have their moment. Like, that's the thing about friend groups. It's like, you all don't have to be involved in everything together. Like, some things should just be separate. Like, dang. And besides, Max and Jenny have their own relationship outside of y'all. Like, mind your business. Whew. Anyways, so they come in the hallway. Basically, Max finds out that Abby, knew about it, and she's upset with her. Then Hunter comes out, right? Hunter comes out, and then Max, I think it was Max, she basically tells him, like, oh, do you know that your girl is messing around with my brother? Like, we don't really know her. Like, she's keeping secrets and blah, 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 blah. And Hunter's upset, right? He's so mad. And he's, like, hurt because he's like, oh, my God, like, I love you. Like, I told you I love you. Like, what are you doing? Then, like, if things couldn't get worse, Marcus comes out, right? Marcus comes out, and he's like, oh, what's going on? And then basically, I forgot who said what, but basically Marcus said, like, oh, no, we're not, like, me and her ain't messing around or whatever. And Jenny's like, what the fuck? Like, and keep in mind, Padma, which is Marcus' ex little boo thing, she told Jenny before in other episodes, like, watch out, like, basically he an F-boy, right? So Jenny's like, what the fuck? Like, she's hurt, right? So that's just a whole thing. Hunter ends up punching Marcus in the face. I'm like, this man just got a motorcycle accident and you punching him in the face? Like, oh my God. Like, well, I guess. He's upset. Whatever. So anyways, I'm surprised Marcus didn't hit him back, but I don't know. Anyways, so that scene's in. Nothing gets resolved. And then we move on to the next scene. Okay, I like this scene because this is when Jenny is fed the fuck up. She's going through shit at home with her mom. her mom just being secretive to her and all this stuff. She's like, you know what, I'm fed up. So she marches into Mr. Ritten's office classroom, and she's like, look, you're gonna sign this letter, a recommendation letter for me, or I'm gonna go to basically the school board and let them know that you are being racist. And of course he signs it. Like, he don't want to lose his job and get in trouble and be known as this racist man, even though he says that he's not, right? So yeah, and that's in the moment I'm like, okay, like, you're really Georgia's daughter. Like, you're standing up for yourself. You're not taking no mess, right? And that's something that, even though it's blackmail, that's something Georgia would do for sure. So she's learning a thing or two from her mom, and like, honestly, like he honestly deserved that. I'm sorry, like, he's a freaking asshole, literally an asshole. Like, the way he talks to her and demeans her, like, just can't get her name right. It's just so annoying. It's just so annoying. Like, oh, that man. So then, because Mang is no more, Ginny doesn't have anybody to hang out with at lunch, so she walks over to the other black kids in the school, right? She's sitting, chilling with them during lunch because the M and the N, which is Max and the other girl, they don't want to chill with her. Abby got up dramatically and left because she not a part of it no more, and she blamed Ginny because she just does not like Ginny. So anyways, Ginny hangs out with the other black kids, and she's like sitting there just chilling with them, and I'm just like, this is like, okay, like, I feel like, yes, she misses her friends, but at the same time, it's like, it's cool to, like, you know, there's a whole nother side of you, of your, like, identity that I feel like, you know, she needs to, like, embrace more and hang out with, you know, like, hang out with her black side a little bit more, you know? So I was like, okay, this is cute, but you could still tell that in the back of her head, like, she literally misses the other girls. All right, so then we get to the part with the private investigator showing up to Ginny's place of work, right? He's just so, like, invasive. Like, he's just so annoying. Like, I know you have a job to do, but it's like, dang, like, you really taking this too far. You pretending to like Georgia's co-worker, which you don't like this man, and it's like so messed up that you're doing that, right? And you're just doing too much. He's just getting on my nerves. So he basically comes to Ginny and he's like, look, your mom's dangerous. Like, I believe she has something to do with your stepdad, you know, passing away, you know. Then he's talking about these dangerous flowers that, you know, could basically, like, you know. And he's like, I think your mom has something to do with it. So Ginny's like, you know, you could tell that she's looking like, okay, like, I know my mom probably did have something to do with it, but she's not about to snitch on her mom. That's her mom. She's like, listen, I don't know what you got going on. My mom's an amazing woman, blah, 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 blah. She leaves the table. The Jesse dude, he's like, okay, she playing me, but whatever. So then Ginny goes home, and she want to run away. She's like, you know what? I don't know what my mom got going on. She been hiding stuff from me. I need to get out. So she leaves. Well, before she leaves, she has this little encounter with Marcus. He's like, are you okay? Like, are you, you know, you good? And then she's like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'll see you later. And mind you, Ginny and her little brother Austin are supposed to go to the mayor thing later because he's reelected to become mayor, right? But Ginny, like, I ain't going. So she's like trying to pack her little bag. She goes and steals some money out of her mom's like little secret stash thing. Gets that jacket her mom used to wear. Gets on that motorcycle. She asks Austin, "You want to come?" Austin like, "Yeah, I want to go with you. I'm gonna go where you go." And then they leave, and I'm like, "Dang, like, what happens? Like, where they go? Like, where are y'all going?" I watched the next episode, but I'm gonna talk about that later. So I do know where they went, but it's just like, dang, like, that's crazy. So Jesse shows up to Paul's, like, you know, little, like, what is it called? Like, election party or whatever. And he just being messy, you know, just being messy per Jesse. Georgia's not going to let that rain on her parade. Look, she's like, I'm the mayor's about soon to be wife. Like, I'm living this suburban life. I am good. But Jesse, he gets on the phone with somebody and he's like, you know, whatever. And they tell him some stuff. And then we're going to find that out in the next season, which I'm about to watch. The kids don't show up. Little does Georgia know, Ginny is on a motorcycle riding around town with Austin. So I don't know, I'm excited for the next season to see what happens. Like, this show is getting good. You know what else I forgot to point out real quick? Is that part when Georgia threw all the food out because Ginny was like, in her words, being a brat or whatever, but she's just going through like the motions of being a teenager and all this stuff that's going on in her life that Georgia is like basically the cause of. Her throwing her food out, I was like, Georgia girl, like now what you gonna eat? What's Austin gonna eat? Like, I really hope that you didn't throw that trash bag in the dumpster because now that would be silly, girl. Another thing, because it's just coming back to me. Jenny finds out that Georgia has been using. She checks her credit score, and she finds out that Georgia has been using her her credit score, and now her credit score is super low. And it's crazy because you know, like our parents would like put like bills in our names. Like, why am I 6 years old paying a light bill? Like, what's going on, right? And she's doing the same thing with Austin. I'm like, girl, you setting them up for like failure when they get older and they're like applying for different stuff and you know trying to get their adulthood together. Like, girl, what are you doing, Georgia? Ugh, Peach, come on. But overall, the first season, I forgot to say this, so sorry, y'all. The first season, it was good. It did what it needed to do, and I will be tuned in for the rest of the seasons. And I know season 3 is playing right now. I'm hoping that they have another season. Oh, please let me know. Are they? Please, please, because I still haven't got over what they did to me with Power.